I think the cream always rises to the top. And like Cyrus, the TR Heavens Illuminated, you know, I've had many horses that have clocked, you know, when everybody would go to Glen Rose on Wednesdays or whatever. I've had many a horse clock in the 14s, like, consistently. Oh, this is going to be a really good one.
Yep.
Cyrus never ran faster than a 15.3 in exhibitions there.
Mitch, too.
Yeah,
53
just-
I've had a few too.
Just and I mean, you've had some too,
Yeah.
and you have too. I've seen many of them, and so you never know. Like, you can have everything in place, and then that pressure gets mounted on there. And to me, that's whenever genetics really come into play.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that we can do all the training, all that, and I think that last half a second is sheer genetics and grit.
It's
I
like
mean,
the horses that have the mare has produced enough good ones that you know they handle pressure.
right, exactly,
You know.
like Dolly or Misty's Dash to Fame. I mean,
Rod's Last Ladybug.
yes.
Those horses step up to pressure and like punch it in the face. Like
Yeah.
they
That's the
love
way. Yeah, that
Yeah.
yellow mare.
Yeah.
She's got a really good that firewater fueled. She's the dam of several great horses, and so
Yeah.
you know you've got those genetics
Yeah.
backing you.
Well, and I think, yeah, like you said, not only, like, especially you've already ridden one real closely related, or, you know, you've ridden how many out of Dolly now, and, like, when I got Prince, Jet's Heart and Soul out of Misty's Dash of Fame, and I'd already won on KN Fab's Mist of Fame, one, I loved how he felt anyway. Two, I was confident. And that confidence that they put in you, it just builds and builds. And so, I mean, that's when the very few times you don't need the crystal ball, you a little bowed up, maybe
Right,
work.
right.
But,
You know it's there. For
I mean,
you.
for everybody listening, this is rare, but it's that sweet spot that
Right.
it's really nice when you've already ridden one, like you said, out of a mare that's already produced a lot. Then you don't need the crystal ball, but most of the time you do.
right.
I like the one that Joy's talking about, though. That's the only thing that kept me going on that horse was his genetics. You know, everything else about him I wanted to send home. In fact, I was very open with his owners about it. You know, I'm like, oh. But his genetics kept me kind of hooked because
Yeah.
I'm like, it's in there. His genetics say he should do it.
It's that combination of the genetics. You like the way the horse moves anyway. But the third part, I think, is every bit as important, is a patient owner that trusts you.
Yeah.
Like on those kind of horses, like, say, JL Jamaica Me Rich, he took a really long time. If I would have had an owner questioning me or asking for videos, it never would have worked. Because
You get
the
scared.
videos you would have gotten earlier would have been us leaping across the arena, not making the pattern. I mean, there were times they didn't get a video for probably 4 or 5 months and didn't get anything done the first 3 months of competition.
Yeah,
And
because
then-
I mean, it was just. I mean, I remember when you were training him. I mean, you'd just sit out there, and I mean, you could just put your hand down on his neck because you just keep him there at the barrel, keep him. It's fine. Just stay here.
And now he runs the barrels.
Yeah, and now
Yeah.
he runs the barrels
But
like that.
San
I mean, he
Antonio,
won
that-
what
that
San Antonio.
That took months, though,
Months.
of not seeing
There
from the
was-
outside world. With, you know, if you were to video it, you would have seen no improvement.